to rinse out the abstracts.
So in our last episode, we did tie-dye shirts and we left them overnight to soak in the tie-dye, and now we're here to rinse them off in our tub. So we're going to start with Fashion Stuff Sadie's shirt first. So go ahead and grab your shirt. Let's grab it. And we're gonna soak it. It's really soggy still. Show everybody what you're doing. Rinse them out.
Like basically rinsing clothes.
Let's take a look, okay? And you gotta wash it with warm water. And you gotta wash it and rinse it out until all the color is gone, to where it's not dripping anymore and the water is running clear. So it still has a bunch of color in here. So we're just trying to rinse everything out. Okay, and now we can take off the rubber bands. You can either just take them off or you can cut them out. Well, I think with the rubber bands, what happens is they separate a part of the shirt, so it makes a design. Or if you want to separate the colors, so that they don't mix together. I think that's how the rubber bands are supposed to work. Or if you want to leave like a spot, just white. This is our first time making tie-dye shirts, so we're not exactly sure how they're supposed to come out. And we didn't follow a specific instruction or design, we kind of just made our own.
And a little fun fact for you guys, the history of tie-dye dates all the way back to early Japan and China, and it became really popular in America during the hippie era, when everyone was practicing free love and peace, and it's really been a part of American culture since as early as the 1920s.
Awesome, I didn't know that. Interesting. Did you know that? About the tie-dye shirts? Super interesting. Look at all the glitter. So there's a bunch of glitter here.
That all fell off because you washed it.
Well, sometimes
There's still a lot of glitter on there.
yeah, there's still a lot.
That's the very, very sparkly shirt.
Now it isn't.
It's like a golden rainbow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to mix it in again.
It does.
So is this one's still not completely rinsed out. So I'm gonna put some water in the container and let it soak for a little bit. And when you're just using some drawer tower container that we have just laying around, you can use whatever type of plastic container.
And this can happen sometimes if you kind of bathe your shirt in the paint, but not to worry. Just a couple extra minutes of soaking in the water and it should come nice and clean.
Yes. You just rinse off you can rinse off the bags. It's gonna be stained, but just so it doesn't drip all over your floor. So now we're gonna do my shirt. I'm gonna see how that turns out. See if we can get all the color out. And I'll show you the shirt before I start rinsing it out. Okay, so this is my shirt. Bunch of different colors. So now I'm gonna start rinsing it out with the rubber bands on first. There's a lot of green and blue. And I think our glitter might have washed off, so I don't think it stayed on there.
I was going to mention that Fashion Stuff Mom. The if all the glitter washes off of your shirt while you're doing this rinsing process, you can always wait till the shirt dries and apply some glue and just kind of salt the shirt with the glitter. And then there you go, you're back to normal.
Yep.
Yes, you are right.
So maybe a different type of glue that is translucent, and we can just put the glitter right over it.
Nice clear glue.
Yep. What were you gonna say, Fashion Stuff, Sadie?
Could you use this?
A glue stick? Yeah, we might be able to use a glue stick. Maybe like a clear glue stick.
I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a green blob.
Kind of sad that all the glitter disappeared. I was really hoping for a glittery tie-dye shirt.
There's a lot of different ways you can apply the glue. You can just use the glue bottle and make a swirl on the shirt and then apply the glitter so that it makes like a rainbow or a swirly pattern. Or you can even get some of the brushes from the arts and crafts store or even the arts and crafts section at Walmart, and you just kind of spread the glue on like you're putting mayonnaise on a sandwich, and then you put the glitter on there like that, and you make a whole line, or you can make a stripe, whatever kind of pattern you want to put on there.
Now, if you do go to Walmart, make sure that you stay safe and wash your hands after your visit. Now I'm taking off the rubber bands now, and I'm gonna rinse it one more time.
That looks really awesome, Fashion Stuff Molly.
Thank you. Okay, mine's almost done rinsing out. So I'm gonna give my hands a break, and we'll let Daddy have his turn.
This is my shirt. Before I rinse it. Now, they walked away to go try their hands, so you can secretly vote for mine as the best if you want.
We're back.
Rinse it out here with the rubber bands on. Nice and soaking wet, and then squeeze as much of the paint out as you can. That way when it dries, all the air gets to it and lightens it up so it looks nice and rainbow-like.
And it looks like yours doesn't have a lot of paint like ours did.
No. I tried to just do a spray paint type pattern over the shirt. So what that means is normally when you spray paint, you do one swift movement across the surface that you're painting. And it's just kind of like a swift stroke with your wrist. So it's just like a gliding motion like that. Just a couple of times with a bottle of paint as you're going over the shirt. That way you get nice, smooth, even patterns. You just try not to glob the paint on. That way you get a lighter color and you get more spots and blends of color when you go to soak it and dry it out. Take the rubber bands off now. I think I only put 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, I actually have 5 on there. There we go. Rinse it one more time.
Ooh, a lot of the purple's coming off now.
Yeah. And one more just for good measure. Nice good twist. Leave all the paint out that's extra. Just like that. And then, there we go.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna show yours off first, but hold on.
All right.
Let's give it a minute. All right, so this shirt is Daddy's. So his has a lot of white, and look, see, that's what the rubber band does right there. When you scrunch it up like that, that white spot, it gives you those white spots and then the color around it.
I think that's kind of where the tie in the name tie-dye comes from, because you're tying up a certain part of the shirt with the rubber band.
So
And then the
there's
dye
some
is, you know, of course, the paint that you're using.
So that's very colorful. Daddy has a lot of white. So he didn't drench his up like we did.
It looks like a tropical rainforest.
Tropical rainforest, yes.
If you look very closely here,
And the glitter.
a lot of the glitter stuck to the shirt. I don't know if you can see it quite.
Let's see. Right there, there's the glitter.
Yeah, a lot of it stuck to the shirt.
Mine, I think it's still kind of wet. And might need to get rinsed again. But here's mine.
Ooh, that's a deep blue.
So mine has like just a bunch of
It
different
looks like the Northern Lights.
colors.
I think yours looks like a scene from Finding Dory.
Yeah, probably.
Like the little fishies right here.
Yeah. There's not a lot of glitter, very little that you can see. It's kind of just hanging around. So I might have to just add more glitter to mine. You can't really see it as much as Daddy's.
Mine didn't have any glitter.
So this is mine.
Which is not a big deal. It's very easy to do. You can always make a video and show you guys and girls how. If you want to see that, let us know at the end of this video in the comments.
And lastly, we're gonna do Sadie's. Now we need to check with Fashion Stuff Sadie's because it's still kind of
Soaking wet.
full of color still, so we're gonna rinse it out. And I can actually feel some of the glitter on the shirt. So some of it actually stuck on. Get those rubber bands out of there. There we are. Okay, and now water. Alright. And so this is Fashion Stuff Sadie's. So hers is glittery, as you can see. There's a lot of glitter on the purple. Just try to go for like a galaxy.
Which it turned to a green extreme.
And it has some green, so it looks like maybe the sky with stars and then like a forest in the bottom.
That's not really.
And it looks like a big tree there.
There's a movie I saw one
I
time
don't want it.
with an actress called Jodie Foster,
Mm-hmm.
and the movie's called Contact, and she looks for a solar system or a planet system in space called Vega.
Uh-huh. There's a
And-
lot of glitter there.
When she gets to Vega in the movie,
Very glittery.
it's very, very blue and shiny, and it looks a lot like this right here. It's got like a ball of gas around it, and
Yeah.
kind of like a little bit of light reflecting off of it. So that's what that reminds me of right there.
So this one's Fashion Stuff Sadie's.
I don't really like it.
So vote. See which one you like best. We all just kind of did whatever design we thought would appear on the shirt. And Sadie's, I would say, is the most glittery shirt.
It's really green. I wanted it to have like blue, but really just the green turned out.
So
Well,
she
it
does
has
have a
a-
lot of purple and greenish at the bottom.
It does have a lot of blue and green, but remember, when something's wet and it's dark blue or dark green, it looks a lot darker than it is. And once it dries out, it
You
lightens
can
up
see
a lot.
blue here, purple
Where are the red I put?
In the middle there,
right here.
it looks purple because it mixed with the blue.
Red and blue makes purple. So hers is really, really glittery. So just vote. We're gonna have them dry out and we will show you what the end result looks like. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe. Hit the like button.